What's up, guys? Welcome to your physics class. Hope you all have been having a great day. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Kicking off slightly late. Also just uploaded a video. It's been a busy day. Been a very, very busy day. But yeah, time to stream, time to chill. Who do we have already watching? Oh yeah, we already got a few people. Okay, nice, nice. Let me make a post on the official Discord really quick. Welcome to all the early people that are here already. Okay, I already pinged my own community Discord. Cool, cool. All right. Let's check and see who we have in chat. Lias, Bob, Sophia, Warlock Warlord, Sudden, Togashi Jack, Vermouth Olive, Dr. Diggles. Welcome, everybody. Why, hello. What up, nerds? Hey, isn't it interesting how the term nerd has like changed over the years? I feel like it went from being something that was like really offensive to being like almost a compliment. It's definitely evolved. Physics class is back, that's right. Is your favorite class? Dude, it's the best class for sure. It's impacted all the time. You gotta register early, otherwise you're not gonna get into it. Just saying hello, you gotta do your one solo raid run. Okay, okay. Good luck on the run. Hope it goes well. Watching your dev note video, so we'll be back in a bit. Alright, yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, that went live like literally a minute before I started streaming, so yeah. Loving the side grid wallpaper. Dude, this is a really nice wallpaper for the event. Like, I love, you know, the kind of like monochromatic, just like cool and gray kind of colors, but we also have like the sun peeking over the edge. The girls look great. Brid looks great no matter what. What's up, Chit? All right, let's go ahead and click some red dots. Last day of solo raid, by the way, guys. Last day of solo raid. So when we go to reset, there's no more chances. Quick reminder to everybody, if you care about that stuff. You got over 10 billion for the first time in solo raid. Nice, making progress. Grab this. This soul raid has definitely been like mechanically one of the most simple ones. Honestly, the train generally is. Although it did have something totally new. The thing about like, which caught me off guard the first fight that I did, where like you have to destroy all the parts to get rid of the elemental barrier, as opposed to like doing interrupt circles or something else. So I like that they're sneaking in like little new things. Like once you know that's what you're supposed to do, then it was like super easy because the parts have like almost no HP. Normally they have a lot more HP than when they're behind the barrier. So at first it was like, oh, I need to like make sure I hit this with a lot of DPS. Basically, like you destroy them almost immediately, but you just gotta know that you gotta aim at them. But overall, I would say not that the raid is easy necessarily, but the mechanics are definitely quite simple. Time for cayenne lamp color? Wait, why cayenne? Oh, just to like match the background? Keep the vibes? Yeah, I guess we could do that. I got the typical RGB in the back right now. You did your best, you're not doing it again. Fair enough. I mean, that's definitely how I approach it. Like, I'm not stressing. I'm currently in the top 3%. I did one run. And honestly, I'm going to be a little salty if I get 3% on this. Because I was super low effort on this raid. And I'm still a little disappointed that I didn't prepare for the queen and didn't get the top tier frame because I actually wanted that one. But when I put myself in a bad situation by not doing any runs until the very last day, and I missed it. Whereas this dumb train that we've had, I don't know how many times. I don't even have Diesel, okay? Like, who is like, you know, basically one of the best units to use for this raid. And I'm currently in the top 3%. I expect I'll probably get booted out towards the end, because I'm currently like top 2.3, and oftentimes in the last like 6 to 8 hours or so, scores tend to ramp up. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get kicked out, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is the first time you unlock challenge mode for solo raid. It's super fun. Nice. Glad you got to challenge mode. I mean, that's definitely like a totally new level, right? Like 1 through 7 is kind of its own thing, and then challenge is like the real raid, right? So congrats on getting there. Just did between 7.5 and 8 billion and not doing more because you're only playing mobile. Yeah, I mean, mobile is playing on hard mode. Way better since we got the minimum firing rate or whatever it's called in the settings. But as someone who played on mobile for over 2 years exclusively, I know the struggle. So respect to anybody on mobile. You're my real people. Jackson's, I've never even gotten top 3, and you're fine with that. Yeah, I mean, you know, solo raid is totally optional. You know, there are some people who literally play Nikke only for solo raid. Like, if a unit isn't good in solo raid, or when solo raid's not happening, like, they just, like, don't care. And then other people just, like, ignore it. And that's totally fine. And I respect both ways of playing. For the first, like, year, I went hardcore and got the top rewards on like basically every raid. I missed Mother Whale because my account just wasn't even strong enough to do it at all. Yeah, but otherwise I got like top rewards and everything. And then like after that, I've skipped a lot of solo raids, as most of you guys know, but occasionally there will be one where I'm like, oh, that's cool, I'm actually going to try for this one. And I've gotten, you know, things like the Stellar Blade collab raid. I made sure I got the top tier frame for that, and you know, some other ones. But yeah, I'm mostly not into it at this point. Winter Diesel is awesome. Yeah, she's turned out to be pretty good. Again, very niche, but she is good. Then why don't you go to... Whoa, I didn't read this at all. Okay. Diesel told me about the cafe she'd founded with good coffee. I should try, but I've been so busy with work that I haven't had the time. All right. Why don't we go together? There's not much you can do if work's got you busy. Why don't we go together? Right now? But I have so much work left. You can finish it when you get back. Our session's not over yet, so why don't we use this time to go? It would be irresponsible to say yes, but oddly enough, I find myself not wanting to say no. Let's go together. Oh, are we mixing work and pleasure? We're officially doing a counseling session, but kind of just took her on a date. I don't know. Is that shady? Mobile players unite. Heck yeah. Wait, what the fuck did she say? Scarlett's so good at whistling. Are you good at whistling? I don't know. We'll say yes. Can I teach you? We'll try. So I'm advising Rapunzel and Cinderella right now. Purely just to get their sticker or whatever it's called. What about you, Prince? How impressive my muscles are. How it gives me motivation to get through the day. Positive and passionate statement. That's right. We're all about being positive and passionate here. All right, back to the lobby. Actually surprised me to see comments under the patch notes of people saying upset about deaths while other content creators watching react to story. Live wanted the dead to stay dead. Yeah, I mean, you guys know how I thought about that. You can watch my take on the dev notes. It's the video that went up right before I went live. But I talked about my 3rd anniversary review. You guys know that apparently, like other content creators that you watch, that they should stay dead. But it does not surprise me to hear that some people complain about this. This is not surprising at all. You know, some people just like cannot let go of characters. I mean, and this is the reason why you see like, you know, plot armor and like how a bunch of like anime will just like never let people die, and like they'll bring them back magically resurrected through some weird situation or whatever, you know, because it's a thing, because they know that audiences want this. But a lot of times, like really well written stories will not do that, and they can be successful too. I mean, like look at Game of Thrones, for instance. Are you going to do another raid run today? I could. Would you guys be interested in seeing it? Not because I like really care to be honest, but we could do it just to do it on stream. You can see my teams and just like, you know, how I go through the raid. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just do it. That's the name of my union. By the way, we have one space in my union right now. We're looking for a strong account. If you want to join a competitive NA union, hit me up. Hit me up. I have friend requests. Do I have friends that haven't logged in for a while? Yo, I have someone who hasn't logged in for 34 days. Get this fool out of here. I don't even know who that was. Let's see. Who else? 3 days ago. All right, the rest of these can stay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Requests. We'll just go with like the oldest one and see if they're still interested. Unable to accept. Okay. How about this person? Just joined my union. There we go. Friend accepted as well. Akatsuki. Dang, you sent me a request an hour ago? Also a member of my union. Been in my union for a long time. Probably should have accepted you, but one day, one day. You understand why people don't want the story to have real stakes? Yeah, I mean, it is just a common thing that people like. To me, though, a story absolutely has to have stakes. Some people just want, like, total escapism, la fantasy land where everything is perfect, right? And this is where people have the, like, self-insert thing, and they want, like, every character to be in love with them and whatever. And so, like, that is one way of, like, looking at stories. But to me, I need to be, like, invested in, like, the story as a whole, and I need it to feel more real. And so it has to have stakes. It has to have stakes, you know. And, like, I'm not going to get upset about some character being betrayed or cucked or killed or whatever. To me, that makes the story better. And not to say that, like, we just need to go full grim dark and, like, you know, everyone dies for the sake of dying and, like, we're trying to just do shock value or whatever. That's not it either. It's not like they're making the characters unplayable or anything. Exactly. So even if someone does die in the story, like, you can still use the character that you like. Like, for me, Nihilister, like, one of my favorite characters. But I still don't think she should stay around. That said, I will say, if any of the characters do get magically revived, Nihilister probably makes the most sense. Because, you know, the queen made her in the first place. You could say that the queen potentially just, like, absorbed her when she did the kamikaze attack. So that is, like, maybe possible. Like, I kind of still hope they don't bring her back magically. But I think that that's the one they could get away with the most. Anyway, let's go to the story. If she fell in love in the story, but you can still use them, if they would have locked Isabel, that would be crazy. I would like to see how you go about your teams. Yeah, sure. I'm way behind on chat. This training minigame is actually fun, makes your brain work. It is a fun minigame. Honestly, I'm pretty bad at it, but I think it's a good minigame. I think it's a good one. I'm like personally not into it, but I think it's the type of game that a minigame should be. Stories need meat. Yeah. I like that emoji, by the way. At first it was like, what is that? I think that's meat. It's like really tiny in chat. Was what happened to Taki necessary? I mean, again, another character I loved, but I respect what they did. That said, if that's the reason that they didn't include her in the collab, that makes me upset. we want Stellar Blade Part 2 collab, okay? Give me Taki and Nikke. It didn't do quick battle. Oops. Give you a playable hammering before bringing a character back. Yeah, we still have some people in NPC jail. We'll probably get a Noah ult since she is dead. A non-PvP Noah would be cool. Since she isn't dead. Yeah, I mean, there are characters... We've talked about this before. There are characters that have been destroyed, but do make sense to bring back. Because they were able to save their brain, like Noah. Or some that were just, like, nearly destroyed, but they're being repaired. You know, like Scarlet or whatever. Lone Syndicate is a member on YouTube. Member for 27 months, level as a culture graduate. Thank you for 27 minutes of support. Lone Syndicate, that is crazy. Thank you for supporting the channel directly. 27 months going into the new year, and then post all the exclusive member emojis of Bunny Viper and Rapunzel. Nice. Hey, members, let me know. Are there any emojis that you'd like me to update? I have noticed there's a couple that people don't tend to use, so we could switch that up. Also, would you like there to be non-Nikke emojis? I don't know exactly what we would do. You know, could add in a Silver and Blood one or like something else. But let me know. Like, the emojis haven't changed for quite a while. So if you'd like them to be tweaked and you are a member, I'd be potentially willing to like make some tweaks to them. If there's something that you guys really like. Dr. Jiggles is a member on YouTube. Member for 24 months as a cultured student. Says 2 years and then posts the Master Sparks emoji. Nice. Thank you, Dr. Jiggles. Another big supporter of the channel. Thank you so much. You guys are cool. Okay. Noah will probably be so angry if she comes back. She'll probably be an almost totally different character. Could be awesome. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Noah. Noah is definitely a character that has a lot of room for growth, and it's already shown kind of like character growth, like her whole story with Neon and stuff. So I think there's some cool things that could be done there. Textbook Ninja donated $10 with the super chat. Dang, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. $10. Just passing through. Hope all is well with you and the Union. Happy holidays. Well, thanks for coming through, and happy holidays. We got one spot open in the Union. But yeah, things are going well. We've been rebuilding. Yeah, thanks again, Dr. Eagles. Noah's brain became stew, though. So who knows? It became stew? Wait, what? I'm not sure. Like, I think our brain was like perfectly preserved in the jar, right? Did I miss something? I don't know. Anyway, let's do this mini game, which I'm gonna suck at. Wait, how do I unlock Diesel? Oh, okay. It's just time gated. Tomorrow we get bread. Okay. I kind of have like a systematic way that I go through this that is not honestly that efficient, but it just gets me through the daily points that I need. Chat is probably screaming at me the whole time I'm doing this. All right. Okay.
조금만 더 힘내볼까요? 단내로 딸기 사탕을 한가득 챙겨드릴게요.
Hey, sure. We'll take it. Girls Frontline 2 dolls can die no consequences since they have their personalities digitally stored in something. Yeah, I mean, some plots will have things like that where it makes sense. It's a little bit of, like, I would say, a crutch narratively, but, you know, hey, if that's the world that you built, that's the world that you built. Would like a Quincy emote over here on YouTube. I think... Is the Quincy emote not on YouTube at all? If you're a cultured graduate... Wait, can you guys confirm? I'll look it up. But I thought cultured graduates had access to the Quincy emote. I did add it as a Twitch exclusive for subscribers on Twitch, because that was new. So, you know, had to give something a little special to Twitch, something a little extra since it was like the new thing. But we could see about adding it to YouTube members as well, if it's actually not available. Okay, I'm going to save up for this title, so we'll not buy anything right now. Rapunzel said even her brain overheated. Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe there was damage to her brain. I forgot about the fact that she said that. Do you think we'll see playable Velvet in 2026? I mean, maybe. Your guess is as good as mine. I think that's definitely a possibility. You wouldn't mind a bunny aid emote? Okay. We could do a bunny aid emote. That's definitely doable. We'll take that under consideration. Closest alt event is Valentine Maids. What units would you want to see? For alternate characters? Who would be good for an alt? Let's see. So for Valentine's Day, who would have a good... Who would be a good alt? Who doesn't have an alt already? Dude, honestly, Valentine's Day Maxwell would make a lot of sense. I would like that. I would like Valentine's Day Maxwell for sure. Who else? Maybe Breddy? Breddy, I think, would be a good Valentine's Day alt as well. I'm gonna make those my 2 picks. Those are my 2 picks. You want a bunny milk emote? Okay. All right. Well, I'll do an official survey on the members only Discord channel. So, because I'm gonna forget some of these, but yeah. Thank you for the suggestions. So far, maids seem to be exclusive to Elysian and Missilus. Have they? Maybe they have. Like bunnies are exclusive to Tetra. That might be right. So who did I say? I said Maxwell and Breddy. What is Breddy? I think she's Elysian, right? Let me double check that. So either one of those would work if that's true. Oh, she's Tetra. Okay. All right. But yeah, Maxwell would work. Made Sin. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we haven't had anything with Sin like ever, basically. Well, she did get a skin for Halloween last year. So I guess we have gotten a little bit of stuff for her. But yeah, that could work. Rio says, hello, I just started the game and have no DPS except Ein. Should you pull for Rappy Red Hood in New Year's? Yes, 100%. Rappy Red Hood is one of the best units in the game. Basically the best DPS in 90% of situations. She can also be the best burst 1 in the game. She is 100% worth you investing. Welcome to Nikkei and welcome to my channel. Made Sugar. Sugar needs some love. Although we're still waiting on Summer Sugar. So I'm going to say not Made Sugar. Red, let's see. Devs already confirmed next year's Bunny Girls will not be Tetra. Oh, did they? I forgot about that. Didn't Sin get a maid skin? I don't think it was a maid skin. Sin did get a maid skin? Wait a minute, what? Hold on. She did? Let me see. She does not have a... Is this a maid? I mean, I guess it's a maid. But this was for Halloween. This was not part of the holiday event, I don't think. It's like... maid-ish, yeah. Okay, because we got like the frilly thing up here for... I don't know. Maid Helm? Dude, Maid Helm would be good. I actually almost picked Maid Helm. The only reason I didn't is because she already got a summer ult. So I was like, It was part of the maid event? Okay, alright. It's part of the maid event. I stand corrected. Sin is a maid, I guess. A Sin summer ult? It's possible. We got a guilty one, right? Dang, there's our favorite dead girl. Senti bunny suit? That would be kind of a W. Like, if we're getting out of Tetra, like, Senti is a good pick. That's a good pick for sure. Hey, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Just a little reminder to you guys. Also, like the stream if you're watching on YouTube. Or if you're watching on Twitch, give me a follow. Just want to give a quick request for that. Still, like, most people that watch my stuff are not actually subscribed or following, so it would be a big help. By the way, overclock reset yesterday. I think it was yesterday. So if you haven't done that already, make sure you do it. Resident Evil was for Halloween. Yeah, no, but I thought it was last year. Oh, that was last year's Halloween event. But I guess it was this year's Valentine's Day event. Yeah, we should get a Sin and Guilty alt eventually, right? Because we got one for Quincy. Quincy's my favorite, so I guess I got spoiled. Did you know there are already like 53 known squads in Nikkei? I did not. Today I learned. Stream has been liked as fuck. Alright, cool. Onk status? Wait, what was Onk status? Missiles is kind of OP. Every manufacturer is kind of OP at this point, to be honest. That Mihara burst animation makes life so much better. Yeah, I won't disagree with that. Onk status is 30 plus. Yeah, no, Vic, I know, like, I know what an Onk is. I just didn't know what he was talking about. Dragon Traveler gets official launch on January 17th. Enfield on the 22nd. It's going to be a good month for Gotch game releases. Assuming Warlock has accurate information. I actually haven't looked it up, but that's what he said. December is pretty dry in the Gotcha industry. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. What's up, Black Ace? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could catch it this time. Alright, time for Pilgrim Tribe Tower. Easiest content in the entire game. Would you guys agree that, like, once you have a team, because obviously when you start the game it's kind of hard to make a Pilgrim team, but once you have a team, even just like a bare minimum functioning team of all the burst, would you say that Pilgrim Tribe Tower is the easiest combat mode in the game? Like, even more so than like normal story. I mean, if you do like actual story mode, obviously that's easy, but that's kind of different. I feel like that doesn't count. But even the normal campaign mode or anything else you can do, would you say, I feel like Pilgrim Tribe Tower is literally the easiest mode in the game. Your first liberation unit was Sin, so you're more biased to get her. Honestly, all three of the units were like great designs and interesting characters. Like, it's unfortunate that the system kind of fell flat. It wasn't great. But the units themselves were really cool. They could have made them stronger. And I think had they not upset people with making Nihilister a liberation unit, they may have kept going, because that just had a lot of backlash. But I don't think people really had a problem with like Sin, Guilty, and Quincy. And if they like kept adding other units to that, I think that could have been a cool thing. Sort of disappointing to see that go. The struggle would be getting a team in Pilgrim Tribe Tower. Yeah, exactly. Definitely, you'll agree. Okay. I keep forgetting recent events. Hey, listen, guys. There's a lot going on in life. Especially with the inclusion of Overspec, yeah. Which also, I mean, makes all the other tribe towers easier too, because essentially you get Pilgrim power level units in the other tribe towers. But yeah, the fact that you can also use them in Pilgrim is just makes it even easier. In your opinion, Tetra Tower is the hardest now? Yeah, that might be true. Tetra is a little awkward. Yeah, as soon as you get a full team, it's easy, exactly. Just did 580 Mother Whale with Pilgrim. It was a cakewalk. Let's do a level of a normal tribe tower. 819. Ooh, I'm pretty severely down on power here, but whatever. This is like my fun team. How did Tetra go from being the most broken manufacturer to being terrible? I mean, they're still really good. I wouldn't call them terrible, but I think the problem is when you can only use Tetra, they're less equipped to deal with different situations than the other teams. Like, they're not as well-rounded is the problem. You're hoping that if a niece for New Year's will fix your Tetra Tribe Tower? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with New Year's. There are two strong possibilities for New Year's units. I won't say any more than that. Tetra needs more MGs. What are Tetra MGs? Let's take a look at that really quick. MG Tetra. I mean, Ludmilla is obviously great. But yeah, if you missed Ludmilla, since she's a seasonal unit, you're kind of SOL. Yeah, Tetra does have the most units. It's true. They should allow unlimited tries once a week. Yeah, I mean, they have to time gate you somehow. It's kind of annoying, but that's sort of just how they slow down progression. Do we know what weapon Elise will be using? I don't think we do for sure. You feel like Tetra hasn't had any good units since year 1? And the best are seasonal alts? Okay, let's see this again. Let's just sort by Tetra, but not a specific weapon. All right, so Alice, obviously an insane unit, but is year 1. Summer Anise and Winter Ludmilla are very good, but they're also seasonal. And when we have Bunny Aid, Blanc, Rouge, these are very, very good units. Bunny Soda is also solid. Bunny Milk also can be good. Noir Volume. But yeah, the thing is, like I said, they're not equipped to deal with as many different situations, and the synergy isn't there, even though they have a lot of units. I think that's the problem. And they have a lot of good units, but they haven't gotten any, like, insane DPS, right? Like, as a new DPS, particularly that's not seasonal, that's totally true. They have not. Super Mario Galaxy Star Nuke for Anise? Yeah, I believe it. She's been a rocket launcher and a shotgun. You don't want her to be a sniper? If she's an MG, that would be good. That would be good. Although we have a lot of, like... She probably won't be an MG. Because, like, both of our overspec units have been MGs. And if she's not going to repeat a weapon, that would be either SMG or Sniper. And Sniper is probably better than SMG. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
정말 출발을 해볼까요?
All right. Let's do a solo raid run.
목적지에 도착했습니다. 안전하게 모실 수 있어 기쁘군요.
She could be an AR. That's true. She could be an AR. That might actually be more likely. Potentially a leak, Sophia. Potentially a leak. But also one that is somewhat predictable from the story. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Like, think about people who had a really big moment in the story. Anise was one. Another one who have a big transformational moment is... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll challenge. So these are my teams. These are not necessarily like the best optimized teams, right? But this is what I have. And keep in mind, I don't have Diesel, okay? I did not get Winter Diesel, so that's going to change the formation. So if you don't have Winter Diesel, these might be some teams for you to consider. Again, I went at this pretty casually, but this is what got me a score currently 2.4% and 14.6 billion. So I think I'll probably just drop out of top 3%, which honestly, whatever, that's fine. But yeah, you guys can watch and see what this looks like. So this is my team that is probably the weirdest. And again, if I had Diesel, maybe you wouldn't go this route. I think I'm going to change the order of these. Help out my A2 a little bit more. We'll see if that makes a difference. Why not do more polls for Diesel? I want to save for New Year's. I don't feel like I need Diesel. I would have liked to get her, but I'll have to pick her up on a rerun. I don't think she's worth sinking like a ton of polls into. And you can see I don't have like an amazing amount of resources, right? A lot of people use Ada. Yeah, I think I have her in here. Yeah, I have her in here. This team is bananas, by the way. Like, but this is just kind of like the normal like fire team that everybody uses. All right, so we're gonna start out with this team because this is probably the most difficult team. Yeah, I'm not number 1 in the world. Yeah, what a scrub. Okay, so let's do this one. We might have to restart a few times if I mess up. Some of the quick time events can be a little tricky on this one. I don't remember. I had to switch to like certain characters during the quick time events, and I don't remember what I did last time. So if I mess up, forgive me. We'll just do it again. So yeah, if you have A2, she's kind of a dark horse, good pick for this raid, because she can hit all the parts really easily, and she's got that fire advantage. She's not necessarily going to be the best, but something for some people to consider if they don't have all the units. That laser can do a ton of damage, so you do need to be careful with that. Oh no, I'm fucking up. Whew. Almost messed that one up. I switched to the wrong character. Alright. Crisis averted. That can be a little sketchy with some of these teams. Like if you don't have an MG ready to go. So I had to like switch back and forth to allow mass to reload there. If you have a rocket launcher, which honestly if I used Anchor I could have done that even more efficiently, but yeah. Alright, let's see. What did you guys say? Any rocket launcher should make it easy. Oh, yeah. Well, it's literally what I just said. I mean, because like I said, yeah, I should have actually choose to Anchor for it. Who are some replacements if you don't have the 2 limited units? Well, A2, but she's another limited unit. Liberalio, the carry there, of course. Other sort of, I mean, for like, in this case, if you don't have Brid, you just put Leona in there basically, and that works, because Drake will be your elemental shot anyway. Let's see, what's the next like most difficult team to use? Doesn't really matter at this point, but we'll just go down the line. This team I think is one that probably a lot of people are running. This is going to be a very strong one. You probably should have used A2, but you didn't this raid. Probably works without her. Do you have normal Ray? Yes. I mean, everybody should be using... Oh, you mean, like, Ray? We're talking about, like, Ray from Evangelion. Yeah, of course I have her. Or did you mean, like, Penguin Girl Ray? Is she, like, secret tech or something that I don't know about? So like this team, I can just tank the hit from the laser. I don't need to like try and dodge it. Ava Ray. Yeah, of course. Like she's essential for this team. I mean for this raid. Like obviously some people might not have her, but she's going to be a top pick for this raid. I had her on my all fire team. You'll see her in a second. Yeah, of course, Ray. Penguin Girl Ray is secret tech. She's a third year after all. How could I forget? Make sure you target the missile launchers right away. I think that should be probably obvious for anybody, but get rid of the missile launchers immediately. Because that's what's going to do the most damage for you if you're worried about that. But anybody who's fought train just on like normal interception will know that's like a top priority. Destroy the parts. Oh, fuck. Also, during that QTE, I probably should have just used Siren, since she, like, aims the whole team. We're being a little sloppy here, but... You want Eternity and Endless banners? I mean, I'm sure we'll get them eventually. They're definitely interesting units. Even if someone only has Ava Ray at 444 and Overload, she's still useful with one other DPS. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Definitely true. You think people who don't have collab fire units had to use Crow? I have seen some scores with Crow. She's useful. But yeah, Ray, I mean, I'm a big fan of Ray, as most of you guys should know. And she's been a staple for fire teams ever since she launched. If anybody has Ray and isn't using Ray, then, I mean, I don't know. Do we even know how to play Nikke at all? All right, so this is a team that, like, kind of doesn't work for me because I still don't have a high enough attack on Nayuta. Actually, let me see. I think my buffs are going to Mihara, but let me double check. Yeah, they're going to Mihara. But honestly, that's like not a problem. Like Mihara is like our main source of DPS on this particular raid anyway. It's a good team. And basically we're just using Rouge for the cooldown reduction. You put Majournia on your shotgun team for more DPS and anti-missiles. Fair enough. Let's use the shotgun team next. Let's actually use the shotgun team next. This one is probably the hardest one to do the QTEs for. So this is where I might mess up. But I have volume on here for the cooldown reduction. Dude, doing it without any collab units on Solo Raid would be very difficult. Dude, the way Brid's burst starts out, where it's looking, like, cameraman knew what he was doing. So I should not have bursted with volume there, but again, we're going lazy approach. I just have it on auto. But ideally, I just want to have her for the cooldown reduction and only burst with Tuve. Also, with the shotgun team, you can aim at 2 turrets at once, so don't feel like you have to target one because of the spread. We have no healing on this team either, so we gotta be careful. Just getting rid of the parts is super easy with this squad. Alright, here we go. This is the part that gets scary for this team. Alright, made it. So if you don't aim at 2 circles at the same time, you'll never clear that with only shotguns. So just be aware. Aim between the circles to make sure you're hitting 2 with 1 shot. And we made it. Your best collab unit is Jill Valentine. I mean, you know, if you're a new player, it just is what it is. You know, you got to work with what you have. Only thing you don't like about the shotgun team is that Drake doesn't do much damage herself on her burst. Yeah, I mean, she's still doing pretty strong damage overall. But Dorothy is the carry. Use Winter Celine on volume spot in the team. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I think Celine is the slightly better option here. I don't have her, so volume works, right? But yes, Celine can absolutely go in this spot, and you'll do more or less the same thing, and Celine's going to make your life just like a little bit easier than volume is. Curious why I manual Drake over Dorothy. Again, just because I'm going kind of lazy on it, and so like when I have to shoot through the elemental shield, I'm just already on Drake. All right, let's do the Miranda Mihara team. This one's kind of an easy mode one because again we got an MG, and we have the AOE's from Nayuta that just like hits everything all the time. Oh shit. Kind of got caught out by that for a second. There we go. Oh, he's baffled by how Miranda magically has boobas during her burst. You know, honestly, in a lot of her art, she's a bit more busty than her in-game model. I don't know why. Like, if you look at, like, art with her in events and stuff, she has a bit more of a figure in a lot of the things. Ada died. I was not expecting that. I was not taking a look at her health. All right, well, we'll retry. Yeah, Nayuta destroys all the missiles. Yeah, like with the AoE, you can just like ignore a bunch of stuff. Is Miranda good? Yes. You should probably be leveling her. Get her treasure. She is good. Get her treasure. I even thought I dodged it that time, and she still died. Dude, so she had full health. Okay, so she's just straight up getting one shot there. Alright, we'll retry one more time. The first one I did on this, I managed to keep her alive. But if she dies, she dies, okay? We're just gonna, like, let it happen if it doesn't work out this time. But ideally, you would, you know, make sure she doesn't die, of course. Oh, my light just went out. Needed to recharge the battery. Alright, can we actually keep someone from dying this time? Cool. Okay, take out the parts. Here we go. Alright, under 10 seconds. Oh no! Fuck! We made it. Okay, okay, we didn't have to deal with that. The battle ended. Alright. And then Mihara, again, obviously the carry there. Obviously the carry. You never seen someone get one shot from that attack? Yeah, it took me by surprise too. Sutton says, I have exactly one team that can last the full timer on this raid. Excited to build more. I mean, Train, per usual, has a lot of DPS, right? So things that'll help you out is like healers, obviously, taking out the rocket launchers as soon as possible, and then dodge the big green laser. Otherwise, just like better gear is obviously going to help you out. All right, we got one more team to go. One more team to go. This is another one that has 0 healing, so you know you have to make sure you're like paying attention. But the damage from it is pretty insane. You like how Ada speaks English when she speaks Korean, but she is CIA, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. The collab units often, or all the time, only get one language. I don't think they get multiple languages. But like canonically, she's Korean. I don't know that. I don't know Resident Evil. You're the only one that had 3 languages. You're getting special treatment all the time. There we go. There's our girl, Ray. It's her time to shine. No, I mean, she's been, like, essential in so many raids already. Sometimes you have to be careful of the auto aim, even if you are using it. Because sometimes they'll just, like, aim at stupid stuff and not the parts. Tactical Vesti was stupid against circles. Yeah, Tactical Vesti, again, I don't have her. Yeah. I could definitely see her being used. I think she is, you know, the Absolute Squad could absolutely be useful on this raid. We are shredding. This train is a joke. Oh, fuck. I messed up. I stopped shooting. I was sloppy. Very sloppy. That could have been a lot better, but it's okay. We don't need to save every single second. Alright. So I let Ray die there in the literal, like, last half second. This was a lower score than I got the first time. Again, kind of sloppy. And Ray basically stayed alive. It was literally in less than a second left that I just let the missile hit her. But, yeah. You can see the type of damage that this team can do. I was very slow on that QTE. Which has also hurt my damage there that time. So yeah, that's the way I approached the raid. Hopefully that was helpful. Got a few tips. And again, if you don't have Diesel, again, I'm working without Diesel. I'm working without Celine. I'm working without the Absolute Squad. So definitely have some handicaps here. And taking a little bit of a, you know, just the working with what I have, you know? All right, let's open some boxes. You have Diesel, but you don't want to blow all your resources on building her. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing as well, right? Like, if you're not stressing out the solo raid, then you can just take your time, build Diesel whenever you want. Like, if you want to be ready for our, like, you know, crazy New Year's Eve unit, then save your resources. Save your resources. It's not like we haven't had a bunch of other train frames already. So I don't think like people are missing out a bunch on this, you know? All right, let's grab this. Should we end with a friendship poll? I do have a friendship poll, so let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll switch over to Silver and Blood. Come on, give me Emma Absolute. We got a gold spark. Come on, it's possible. It's possible. It's missileless, so it's not possible. Julia. Okay, okay. Could there be a unit that was less hype? I feel like Julia is one of the most frequently forgotten units. Even after getting her treasure, people are like, Julia, wait, I forgot she was in the game. All right, where is she? I don't think I have her in the synchro, or do I? Let's just make it easier. Sort by burst 3. Here we go. Ooh, max core. Max core on Julia. All right, another one finished. That's cool.
요동치는 힘의 선율이 느껴집니다.
Core plus 7. That's kind of cool. Okay, anything else I should open here? Grab this. New pop-up in Silver and Blood makes it seem like there's going to be free timeless Iona along with the paid one. So yeah, there kind of will be. There's a summon event for the anniversary coming up. So let's get into it and we'll talk about it. I made a post about it too. A community post on YouTube. Let's see. Fit to screen.
Silver.
And time to switch up the vibe.
The longest journey begins
Welcome
with
to
a
Silver and Blood.
The longest journey begins with a
So, if we go to event, let's see, what is it? This thing here. So, Benediction Feast. So, countdown begins in 8 days. You can select one of these transcendent units. And then, I think it's 120 pulls. So you get 10 free dailies. And then you're guaranteed to obtain your selected ancestral vassal with 120 heralds. Okay? So, you can just guarantee that you get a Timeless Iona. 120 is kind of a lot, but you know, getting 10 free daily, even if you have to use some of your own resources, like that's really, really good. I mean, Transcendent Noah is good, Seth is good, Lamine is usable, but Timeless Iona is obviously the one that everybody wants to go for. So yeah, a fantastic opportunity for everybody. This is a really cool thing to ramp up to the first half-year anniversary that's coming up. Also, let me change the settings for what game that I'm playing. Silver and Blood. There we go. Also, let me make a post on the S&B Discord really quick. Videos and streams. Oops. And we have a lot of things to open. I have a bunch of like new equipment, some shards, so hopefully we get some good units. I've been saving a couple things to do on stream, so I'm excited to do it.
We have more over here. Please come again.
We look forward to your next visit. Do remember to come.
Yeah, plus there's going to be more SSRs in the polls that you do. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Aline Designs is peak, Nuff said. Aline's design is kind of crazy. I posted about her because I found her in the story in like chapter 18, I think it is, before she was released in the event. And I was like, this girl just is like literally topless. So I'm not sure. I don't really know exactly. Is she supposed to be wearing like a sheer shirt? Because she has like a pattern on her that kind of covers her up. I don't know exactly what her design is supposed to be. But she does look good. She's like a desert vampire, sort of elfy looking. So yeah, we have a few things to open we'll do later on in the stream. Lean's burst animation makes her the Trani of Silver and Blood. Yeah, we got a oh, you're talking about, wait. Is it? Really? Hold up. We're talking about the same shit. Is her burst animation with her feet? Is it? I don't remember. I guess we'll see it in a second. Another one with a feet animation is Selena. That kind of caught me off guard when she like reloaded her crossbow with her feet. I was like, okay. Okay, let's grab this stuff. How happy are you to see Otavia in the new event? Dude, it's pretty hype. I'm happy about it. Oh, let me show you guys. If you haven't seen it already. So here's the first announcement. And then we have a little trailer. We'll put it in the middle. It looks pretty epic. There's Otavia. There's our girl. Dude, that looks crazy. Something straight out of Lovecraft. Look at all the blood. Dude, it looks so ominous. They had to censor Lean, give her a top. There's our brand new unit. They had to kind of censor her too. Honestly, I'm pretty hyped for it. I think this will be a great event. Let's see. And then here are like rewards that we're going to get. Looking like a new skin for Impuza, maybe? Or maybe this is alternate Impuza. I think this is probably a skin for Impuza, though. And then there's our brand new, presumably our big anniversary gacha unit. Some more promotional art for it. Oh, hey. Showcase of fan art. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen this yet. Looks good. Dang, that one's crazy. I like this one down here, though. This might be my favorite. Clan hunt coming up. There are our bosses. And yeah. So yeah. Christmas, guys. It's coming up. Vampire Red Hood. Yeah, basically. It was pretty... Very much like the Red Hood's dress vibes, right? Okay, let's go to the castle first.
Wander around aimlessly.
Which, you know, since Silver and Blood is basically Vampire Nikke, having Vampire Red Hood, that tracks. Honestly, it's a more appropriate dress for a vampire, I will say that. Let's see, 29, 28, 8, 8, 9. Okay, cool. We'll keep everybody on the council. Alright, what are your thoughts on continuing to support Kane's unknown alchemical research? We should not be supporting anything Kane is doing. Haughty ironically wants to support it though. Albrecht, a fellow alchemist. Alright, we're gonna go with it. Support Kane's research. Make the people happy. Everybody's into it. Ooh, and we finished Iona. Nice. Not gonna lie, Noah kind of looks like Drake in some cutscenes. Oh no. Poor Noah. Is it the haircut? Is that it? We need Joyce and Nikke. Let's see, where's she at? Well, how could we can interpret her as a Nikke? Did I pass her? What happened? Oh, I think I was thinking of the wrong character. Who is Joyce? Dude, my brain is struggling right now. Okay, anyway, let's do an event. Let's do. I've done like almost nothing so far ever since switching games. All right, quick battle these. This was interesting. I feel like we haven't had like, so we had 2 different story parts and only 6 missions. They've been kind of switching up the events recently. Wait, will any of these give me berries? I can't redo this. I'm looking for berries specifically, so I just want to double check. I think they all give the same thing. They do. All right. Right, normal doesn't change it? No, okay.
I never imagined I'd
Joyce is the... Oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, yeah, it's the summon for Bella. Okay, yeah. Hey, we got the robot from Nier. Same kind of vibes. All right, to the shop. Just gonna buy Divine Blood Drops. I feel like it's the most worth thing. Wait, did I already do these? No, okay.
That's it. I was just getting warmed up.
Hello? It wasn't letting me click on it.
Victory's fruits possess a flavor all their own.
Nice, we're getting our last red scroll. Alright, we'll start saving up for the white scrolls. But seriously, like, what is she actually supposed to be wearing? Like, I'm not saying I don't like it, but it confuses me. I don't really know what is going on here. What was up with the ending in that last event? For this one? Well, we haven't finished it yet, right? Alright, so we're going to redeem for this, but I'm going to have to exchange. So we'll give away one of the pillows. What is this? Yeah, it's a pillow to get a berry. So let's see, item conversion. And then we can get the wallpaper. This was the last item that I like really cared about getting. So I got 2 wallpapers. I got the background for the player card, and this is my favorite frame. Anything else, I think, is just like bonus on top. We only have another day of this, so I'm not really sure what I'll be able to grab. I would probably take the next frame if possible, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. So I don't know. We'll just grab whatever I have leftover resources for. The one with the sisters. Oh, you didn't like it? You didn't like it? All right, where should we put our new wallpaper? We can replace Aline. Let's do that. We already have her in the event one, so. Please rest. Dude, I don't think I'd be getting a lot of rest in that situation, if you know what I mean. Okay, sign in at the clan. Ooh, we can get another Serene copy. I need to enhance equipment. Okay, let's do that and come back really quick. You thought it was also funny that SMB has its own arc now? Silver and Blood definitely took its inspirations. We'll say that.
Would you like to rest first? Or play with me?
Dang. That's a crazy proposition. Would I like to rest or play with you? Okay, can we level this up without using insane resources? I think so. We haven't even done our run for the day, so we'll get some more of them. I don't know why I'm even bothering to do this. Like, I'm not going to use this equipment for anything, but... I have like 17k drops in the chalice from apology gifts. Wait, what are apology gifts? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, yeah. Sorry. You're talking about the Ancestral Vault. Yeah, so we're going to get Serene. I've been putting her off. This is one of the things I just wanted to do on stream. And this should take me to 3 extra copies of her. So then I'll switch over to the other unit. I think that's going to be my last Serene one. Yes, I'm 4 out of 4 on Serene now. So then we'll start on Julius again. And then we can finally then... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And then we can finally start working on the one that we really want to use. So let's go ahead and... Spirit Siphon Serene. Yeah, there was a clan hunt issue. Yes, that's what the apology was for. One of the bosses wasn't functioning correctly. I forget exactly what the issue was.
Hey, newcomer, let's play together. Don't worry, I won't break Whatever happens next, I won't take responsibility.
Serene is super creepy. As an ancient vampire should be.
The longest journey begins.
Ooh, we leveled up.
A fulfilling day.
Okay, so now let's contribute to Julius. Yo, are we just gonna finish him right here? Dude, I think we can immediately finish Julius right here. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Now, I still need more copies of him. I still need more copies of Julius. But we're like well on our way to even the next copy. We're going to get like 60-ish% here. Yeah, 66%. That's crazy. Day one players are probably working towards Valora now. Yeah, 100%. Day one players should definitely be working towards Valora now. I mean, considering I only need 2 copies of Julius. I mean, assuming they're like getting a lot of points doing their active clan missions, right? All right, where's our boy at? Our weird half metal cyborg femboy. No offense, no offense. All right, breakthrough. I haven't really found a good place for him, to be honest. Like, he seemed like a decent unit. I tried him a bit when I got my first copy of him, but I haven't seen him do a whole lot. I definitely think Serene, not that she's like a hyper meta unit either, but I think she has more uses. And can, you know, be a pretty great marksman buffer. Wasn't the game going to EOS soon? That's always been the rumor. I really don't know like where that's coming from. It's always had pretty good earnings. Now there was the month before last, I think. It fell off a lot, which was crazy. I don't really know what caused that. And people have been complaining about things like they don't like how hard some of the bosses are. A lot of it I think is just noise, to be honest. That said, the thing that I really don't like is this. This banner is not it. Now, I got insanely lucky, but having Livian and Alexi on the same banner and making Livian like super low rate is lame. They should not do this. I hope they do not do this again. But yeah, otherwise, you know, I think there's no reason. Cool, we'll use our maximum break Serene. That looks kind of good actually with that frame too. Otherwise, I feel like the game is honestly in a pretty good place. But we'll see how they do with the half-year anniversary. If the half-year anniversary is successful, I think the game is good. If it does not do well, then the game might be in danger. You're about 1 union raid away from unlocking Valora. Nice. I'll probably need 2 more union raids. Isn't the site that reposts revenue for games purely speculative? It's not speculative. Well, I don't know exactly how they get their data. But the thing is, it counts mobile purchases. That's why it's not super reliable. Because anything that people buy as PC players doesn't usually get counted in any of those statistics. So it is, you know, you're only seeing part of the picture for sure. Now, this game mode I have definitely been neglecting. Because when I was on vacation, I just like didn't play it at all. Let's get as many of these as we can. Okay, we'll get Haughty. Shield banner. Wait, did I need to buy that shield banner? I did. Okay, all right. Okay, so I need all these assist units, basically. Oh, Sword Banner. I kind of wish I laid out my board differently now. Sword Banner was not an option before. Yeah, we'll take the Shackled Coffin. That seems good. For Blood Soul regen? You would have gotten more copies of the Succubus if they were on separate banners? Yeah, yeah. It was a lame thing for them to do. You're stuck on the final boss of floor 2 for Aeon's War, waiting for good shop roll. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'm going to be like doing that in a second. We'll see if I'm stuck too. Oh, I didn't need to buy that one. Dang. I guess I'll put it here. Because at least I'm benefiting my Archer and Letitia. That's going to be good. Putting this on Seth kind of does nothing, but whatever. I could start destructing things, but I'm not going to. Destructing? Is that a word? What else do I need to buy? Obviously the advance I could do. Wait, is that Belfry of Gold? Is that what this is? Yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll just buy these. And we will level this up. Maybe this too. All right, let's go. Giving everybody Timeless Iona is going to bring a lot of goodwill in the player base, I think. I would hope so. I would hope so. It's pronounced destructuralizing. Yes, okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Destructification? Deconceptualize? Feels like we're lacking in DPS a little bit here.
Those who dread the dark cannot fathom the light.
What is this? For every 25 crit hits, launches an ally combat, unleashes a tornado? Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, I already have it. Alright, sure, we'll level it up. I may need to switch my team to using Van Helsing. I didn't get him until very late into this, which was kind of unfortunate. So I like already invested a lot in Haughty. But I feel like he would be the better choice in here, but we'll see if we can get away with it. Hydrate, everybody. Vermouth, you got to get out of here and go to dinner. All right, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. All right, looks like we got a hentai level. killer for you is that the final boss needs to be targeted to beat the timer, but not every unit can do it. Alright, well we'll see. We'll see what that does. Dude, I think I'm already lacking DPS here. Like, I really am feeling like I should have had Van Helsing. I think I'm gonna get stonewalled right here. Yeah, we're gonna run out of time. Okay, I'll retry this one time.
A wise strategy.
Also, using Agnes might be a way to go. Yeah, let's just go.
This will be the last time you face the light.
You're finished. Sorry. Please step aside.
Embrace. 45 seconds. 'We're doing better than last time. I've been doing our manual ultimates. It's still not going to be enough, though. It's still not going to be enough. Dang. Yeah, I still have 2 tentacles standing. Okay, so let me try
A wise strategy.
switching this up. Let's remove Gilrain.
It's finally my turn.
And put in Van Helsing.
Execution has come.
Am I gonna regret that? I might regret that. We'll see what happens. Thing is, my Van Helsing doesn't have a lot of bonuses. Like, he's on a terrible place in the board. Because, again, I got him, like, super late. And so I just, like, stuck him over in the corner. But maybe his natural DPS... I mean, it's still going to be more DPS this way than when I was using Gilrain. So maybe it'll be good enough. I don't feel like we were taking, like, a bunch of damage from these guys. So it's not like I really need Gilrain as a tank. You didn't like this game mode, Jack? I mean, it's an entire... Like, I didn't play it for a few days, you know? Like, this is obviously a totally optional game mode. But I think this game mode makes you think a lot. So, it's kind of cool if you want something more engaging, in my opinion. But I could see if you wanted to be really casual about it, that you'd just be like, feels like too much. No, this is not it. This is not it. we're actually doing even worse than last time. We have 3 tentacles left this time. I think I need to reorganize my board, which I am not prepared to do at the moment. But you can see I've only got level 2 Van Helsing, and he's over here with 0 bonuses. So, yeah. Can I buy anything that would make a difference right here? No. All right. I'm just going to leave this alone for the moment. Okay, so let's go and here. BRB, quick break, quick break. Okay. What are we doing next? Tomb of the Fallen. Let's do some quick battles on this. Quick exercise. What did I miss from chat? Gotten close, but just focusing on the boss tentacles and ignoring ads, but still needs better store options. Yeah, that one seems tough. Wait, so that's the floor that you're stuck on, Sudden?
A fulfilling day indeed.
Wait, hold up. Is my thing messed up? No, that's okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Grab our monthly boon rewards. Oh, can I level anybody up?
I didn't start.
Yes, I can level up Letitia.
I think I've grown.
Getting close to that level 200 mark. Close to level 200. Let's get our arena runs out of the way. Is there anybody I can fight here? Most likely not. I'm trying out a brand new team, by the way. So I used to be running the Summon Squad for my third team, which I think is probably better, honestly. But I'm trying out something new. I'm trying the Succubus Squad. We'll see how it goes. Okay, yeah, you are stuck on the same level? Okay. I think all these people are probably just too strong. Yeah, all these people are just like way higher BP. Okay, so let's just do our gauntlet runs.
Great riches about. Past or future, every me stands with you now. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try? Past or future, every me where violence and conflict
Okay,
intertwine,
Iona, I get it.
great riches abound.
Where violence and
Care to give it a
conflict,
try?
blah blah blah. Okay. Um,
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Gauntlet bots are your favorite,
Violence and conflict
right? Yeah.
intertwine,
Just farm them. Just farm
riches
them.
abound.
I mean, like, once I'm stronger, I won't have to farm them as much. But just, like, you know, this person is 50,000 BP higher than me. Like, there's just no point in me fighting that. So it's nice that they do provide bots for, you know, people who didn't start on day one to be able to fight.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care
Oh,
to
wait,
give
let's
it a
do this
try?
one.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Dude, frickin' Bella in the shop. Were the previous items not to your liking?
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great
We've all heard that 10 too many times.
a fulfilling.
Oh, I should collect these too. Alright, we can do one of these battles, I guess. Because I might as well use my attack, right? So let's try it. Find someone that's at least maybe in the low 400s. 423, this is probably as best as we're gonna get. So yeah, let's try it. So this is basically a loss, but we'll do our best. Dude, frickin' Quinn. She needs to go down. Van Helsing in the back fighting for his life. Stella's beating him up. Oh my god, the Timeless Iona. Yeah. We're cooked. We were so close to killing Quinn, but like... Dude, Seth. Holding it down, trying to keep Letitia alive. And that's it. Okay. Alright, this one will probably win. But the third one is going to be sketchy too. Can you hear my Van Helsing impression too? I can't even think of any of his lines. Purify their souls. I don't know, I think he says that. Okay. This one, maybe we have a shot at this. Maybe. I don't know. So this is the new team that I put together instead of the summoning team. I get higher BP with it, but I don't really think this is necessarily a good PvP team. I think that the summoners might be better, but let's do it. So this is probably a loss, but maybe this team will impress me. Maybe this is actually the way to go. Just say justice really loud for Van Helsing? Yeah, that works too. Dude, the burst animations on this squad is crazy. Okay, we're kind of killing it. We're kind of killing it. Maybe this team is the way to go. Agnes being tanky, though. Getting healed by Seth a lot, so it's hard to take her down. Okay, now we can focus on Seth. She's dead. We got it. We got it. Looks like that frame is popular. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe this team is better in arena than I thought. I thought it was going to be disappointing.
All raw materials for my merchandise. That's not a customer. Ignorance tunes for I grant you a
DoCarlo's burst fits with the Succubus team. Yeah, it does. It's kind of crazy.
that's not a customer. That was too easy.
Dude, I love her voice actor. Like, it's just like the perfect,
Materials for my merchandise.
like, stuck-up vampire voice. Lamia will forever be one of my favorites. Oh, wait, did something happen? The stream is still good, right? Okay. For some reason, YouTube just, like, said it encountered an error. I think we're good, though. Please confirm, chat, but I think we're still good.
One item in stock. That was too easy.
That was too easy. You're getting all the voice acting tonight, guys.
Materials for my merchandise. Customer.
Dude, all three of these levels we've been doing look exactly the same. Stream is good. The lost game sound. Yeah, it's because I clicked out of the game to check the stream status. But game sound should be back now.
That was too easy. Cleaning is not my forte.
A fulfilling day indeed.
Okay, so I guess we just have Time Worn Mausoleum left. I'm getting close to filling out the gallery. So, what do I need? I still need Seraphina. Obsidian Queen. And I think everybody else is a character, a limited character that I can't get, obviously. And then SRs. Okay, so Seraphina and what's her name?
The hour of execution has come.
Okay, we just got Julius, so we can take him out. And I need, why can't I think of her name? But the chess girl, the summon girl.
The plan is laid. Now we advance.
The hour of execution has come.
Genevieve. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's her name. Okay, so I think we probably just go with this team. And hopefully we can... I've been using Seraphina for like my last week, and I've never gotten her item. But yeah, I think we'll go with this.
That's not a customer.
Yeah, SRs do have their own relics. Yep. Now, cool. We're starting off with Seraphina. It's already a W. Wait, do I need this for anything? Not really. Okay. I have gotten it on the board before, but I've never gotten the materials to complete it. But since I'm getting it on the very first turn, this is promising. Hey, look at that. It's coming together. It's coming together. Please don't screw me over for the rest of the game.
And that's that. That's not a customer.
Purify
That's not a
tainted
customer.
souls.
Send them to hell. I don't know. I don't really need any of this stuff, but okay, sure. Gives me 2 of these. Okay. I literally don't need these for anything, but we'll take it, I guess. Game is trolling me. It does not want me to finish Seraphina's Relic. Hey, alright. So, very first time using Genevieve. So, she has a nice small chess piece. That's nice. There goes Joyce. The character that I always forget their name of. I don't need this. I don't need this. The game is trolling me. It's so trolling me. Okay. Sure. Okay. We'll get this, I guess. Stick it right here. Letitia's Relic. Cool. Okay. Give me sulfur, right? That's what that yellow thing is called. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. We got something for the chess piece. Bruh. Another thing of Mercury? What am I even I don't need another thing of Mercury. And I literally don't need the Firefly for anything. It's dumb. Sure. Alright. Firefly. Having the chess piece up there, right where they spawn, is kind of cool. That's actually pretty nice. Yes! Sulfur! Good lord, finally. Okay, okay. Okay, so we completed Seraphina's piece. If we can complete Genevieve's chess piece, we just need, was it coal? It always looks like a pine cone to me, but I think it's coal. That would be amazing. And then I think I literally just need to get some SR relics, and that'll be it. Hey, we got there. And Van Helsing's weapon. I'm gonna need 2 more. Hey, it gave me sulfur right away. All right, all right. Maybe there is some justice to the universe. Yo, now we're just completing everything? Let's put this right here. This awkward square that's missing, but that's okay. Sure, we can complete our tea kettle. I don't need silver. I mean, I guess I'll grab it just in case. If we get the meteors. Although, I don't know if I really have anybody that's going to trigger the meteors. Because I think it only triggers off of sorcerers. We don't have any sorcerers. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Dude, Genevieve is better in this mode than I would have thought. So stressful. All right, sure, Letitia. Sweet. So yeah, obviously I don't have Spectral Gilrain yet, so that is what it is. And then haven't unlocked Valora yet. Fleeting Bella is limited summer. So is this girl, I believe. And then this is limited summer. And then everybody else is in SR. Yeah. Okay, so I'm only missing SRs. And whenever I finally pull Spectral Gilrain. We can get a new talent. What do we have? Okay, crit rate up, or unlock a new item. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. Whatever this does. Ice Ocarina. I think it's just from the minigame. Oh, this. Yeah. So tomorrow I'll just see what I can get with this, whatever I have left over. You just watched 3 ads to re-enter the stream? Bruh. Well, thanks for joining, and hope whatever you left to go do was successful. 3 ads. That's crazy. YouTube is normally not that bad. Like, occasionally you'll get a double ad, but 3 is pretty wild. Okay, it's time to open some goodies. So, we're going to get a random helmet here. Let's see what we can... Oh, we can get 2 of them? Yo, okay, alright. First one. Ancestral Medium. Can anybody use that? Oh, okay, yeah. Bella, Stella, Livian. Okay, these are actually pretty dang good. I think I'm gonna give it to... I should probably give it to Stella. But I'm giving it to Livian just because I like her.
I just need someone to talk to.
And actually, in the short term, Stella is... Oh no, she already has a leveled up one. So like the leveled up one, even though it's a generic, is better in the short term anyway. So it's going to be a long time because I'm going to keep building some of these other units armor first. So that was actually objectively the right way to go anyway. And then Bella can get a leveled up one, sure. What's up? Welcome. Your name is in blue, so I like literally can't even read it. But yeah, I see your chat in Twitch. 2 helmets are better than 1. 2 helmets are better than 1. Okay, so let's get our second helmet. Ooh, Ancestral Light Helmet. That is a W. I already have it on Timeless Iona. That would be super amazing. Ooh, does nobody actually need it? Oh, it's Bloodborne. I thought it was Ancestral. It was Bloodborne. Okay, so I could give it to Lamia. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Lamia definitely gets this. Okay.
Oh boy, you don't look like much at all. Why in the world?
Cool. Stella's like the grave of Burst-Ooze. Yeah, that's fair. I kind of agree with that. I've definitely gotten good use out of Stella. Can Spectral Gilrain come from shards? He should come from shards. He's not in the... I'm pretty sure he comes from shards. Yes, yes. Alright, so now I'm going to get a random piece of faction gear of all types. Okay, Bloodborne medium. Do I have somebody that needs a Bloodborne medium body armor? Oh yeah, a bunch of people. Livian could use it. Stella, Bella, Letitia, Otavia.
My wish is simple. Let the wicked die as they deserve and the good meet their end.
I'm probably going to give it to Letitia. Or I could give it to Livian, but it doesn't make sense. It would be better given to Letitia. Stella or Bella. I mean, honestly, they're all good choices.
My wish is
Otavia, just because she's my favorite.
die is
But I think I'm going to give it to Letitia. Because, like, leaning into the win team and trying to beat the higher floors of the bear, I think is, you know, something that I want to do. So we'll give it to her. And then I can do another echo on her. Can anybody else take any other armor? Clive, yes, but that's because I have a faction helmet, and I'm not going to give it to Clive. So if there's a new unit that needs that faction helmet, it'll be ready to go for them.
I didn't startle you.
And wait, let me. Where's
Would you like
Alexi?
or play with me?
I will start leveling Letitia's chest
Did I?
or body, whatever this is called. Armor. Okay, so let's go up 1, up 2, and we'll leave it at that for today. I'll wait until I get some more gear. What is the BP on these units?
Vassal of
34. Oh, Letitia. I was going to say Letitia might be my strongest unit soon. She has a long ways to go to catch up with Iona. She recently surpassed Otavia, which was surprising. But I only have the one piece of Echo on Otavia, so that's probably why. I got Iona's ultimate to level 8. I'm trying to get that all the way to 10. Also trying to get Acapella's all the way to 10 as well. So that's kind of what I've been working on so far. Letitia's chest is plenty leveled already. Fair, that's fair. Alright, so we got 2 shards. So we have a rare shard and a perfect shard. And yes, there is Spectral Gilrain. So we'll see if we can get lucky. Come on, Gilrain. I don't think we can get Ancestors from this. No. Okay, if we don't get Gilrain, just any of the really good, strong units in here would be good, right? Like getting Del Carlo. That would probably be my second choice. Lamia. What's her face? I can remember her name. Fanny. But yeah. Alright.
Can someone like me really stand?
Piera. Okay, well, hey. If I go back to the summoning team for PvP, then I'm happy to have her. She's one of the units I actually have the most copies of. She is a staple on the summoning team.
Here feels right.
And any SSR, like,
Is it right?
that's a W, you know? We didn't whiff, so that could have been a lot worse. And Piera is definitely not a useless unit. Alright, we got one more chance. Alright, think Gilrain thoughts. We want half-naked goth boy.
Among infinite probabilities, our paths have converged.
Okay, Albrecht. Again, not a useless unit. Albrecht is good. I'll take the copy of Albrecht. I'll take the copy of Albrecht. Not what I was looking for. But he's good. Actually, only my second copy of him. Okay. First Spirit Siphon.
Well then, where should perhaps now is the time to seek out that solution?
At least he's still goth. Maybe, yeah. Goth adjacent, sort of goth. I mean, everybody in here is goth, right? Okay, was that it? I think that was everything, right? Pretty sure there's nothing else to do here. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll go ahead and end the stream there. If you didn't already, check out my video that went up right as I went live streaming. I talk about the thoughts on the recent dev note and improvements that they're trying to make to the game in Nikke. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video and on stream on Thursday. Hope you guys have a great night, morning, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are at in the world. See you later.